Isang maligayang Pasko sa kanilang lahat. A Merry Christmas to all the PBA fans nationwide. Lalong-lalo na sa mga kaibigan natin na sumugod dito sa Championship Capital of Philippine Basketball, the Araneta Coliseum, upang mapanood ang kanilang mga idolo live on Christmas Day dito lamang sa ABC. Special day. This has become a fantastic PBA tradition. And of course, James Carlos Yap, the brightest star dito sa ating conference. And Mark Kagiwa, looks like he's going to play. Ang dami nagkakala na siya po hindi makakalaro sa araw na ito. But maaaring ito ang kanyang aginaldo sa milyon-milyon na PBA at Ginebra fans sa kanyang paglaro sa araw na ito. Good day everyone, Nico Halili kasama si Jason Webb, and of course we'd like to greet everybody on behalf of ABC Sports. A Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody, and of course it's Christmas time. It's the time for giving. Pero I assure you, sa araw na ito, iisang bagay lang ang gusto ibigay na magkabilang koponan sa isa't isa. Yun ay isang talo. Yun nilang, gusto nilang talunin yung kalaban nila on Christmas Day.
At panalo naman ang gusto nilang iregalo sa kanilang mga libo-libong taga-suporta. Ano ba ang aasahan natin mangyari sa larong ito? Our Christmas Day showdown between Ginebra and Purefoods. Unahin natin pag-usapan. Ito Purefoods TJ Giants. Coming off a win over in Bacolod at pinangunahan ng kanilang pinakamalaking higante, James Yap.
Well, of course, Purefoods up to now is still number 1 in the league in terms of standings. And one of the main reasons is, of course, James Yap. James Yap, solid numbers all throughout this season. As you can see, 21 points, 4.4 rebounds, just coming out of a game from an out-of-town game in Bacolod. Kaya naman maganda yung laro niya dahil alam naman natin, James Yap, tubong Ilonggo yan.
Ayan, hindi binigo ni James Yap ang kanyang mga kababayan. And for this afternoon, ayaw din niyang biguin ang napakaraming Purefoods fans na nandito sa loob ng Big Dome. And balita natin, pati yung kanyang pamilya is going to be on hand to witness this ball game. Ngayon, nakita nyo kanina, Mark Kagiwa is in uniform, although he might not be 100%. Therefore, somebody else has to step up para manalo itong Ginebra, and that somebody could be Sunday Salvacion.
Sunday Salvacion in their last game against Coca-Cola in a losing effort. Ito talaga yung nagdala dito sa Barangay Ginebra in the absence of Mark Kagiwa, shooting from the outside, trying to open up the lanes for his big men. Kinakailangan talaga isa pang pansalba na laro ang gagawin ito si Sunday Salvacion para sa kanyang team ngayong Christmas Day. As you look at the numbers from that game, 19 and 10, but that was not enough para talunin nila ang Coca-Cola.
Now, we are focusing on Sunday Salvacion dahil nga inaasahan namin na hindi nga maglalaro ito si Mark Kagiwa, who sustained an MCL injury sa tuhod po yan. No? But nagulat po kami lahat before this ball game at nakita po namin naka-uniforme si Mark the Spark Kagiwa, at para malaman mismo ano ba ang kalagayan ni Mark Kagiwa at kung siya ba nga ba ay maglalaro ngayong hapon na ito, kakausapin siya mismo ni Dominic Uy.
Thank you, Miko. Kaya naman tuwan-tuwa ang buong Barangay Ginebra dahil nakasutat nga itong si Mark Kagiwa. Mark, we know you should have been out for 2 weeks, but you're suited up today. What are the chances of you playing?
It's really small chance of me playing. I just want the team to think that I'm in there with them and not behind the bench, and I just want them to think that I'm not hurt, just like that.
But by any chance, baka biglang bunutin ka ni Coach. We know you're ready to play because you practiced yesterday.
Well, malay mo bunutin tayo. Maybe I could play for a little bit. You never tell. I don't know what's gonna happen today, but I'm ready for it.
All right, thank you, Mark. Good luck. Back to you guys.
Well, yan na nga ang pinaka-eksaktong balita kay Mark Kagiwa. Siya na mismo nagsabi, hindi siya sigurado kung siya po ay makakalaro. He is injured. No? That's a fact. No? May injury talaga ito si Mark Kagiwa.
Well, those MCL sprains, they last for a while, usually a couple of weeks. Pero tingnan nga natin itong Barangay Ginebra, how do they do pag wala itong si Mark Kagiwa? Look at the numbers with Mark Kagiwa. They are a 500 team, but remember, ito si Mark Kagiwa kakadating lang, so naramdaman talaga yung ito si Mark Kagiwa in the middle of that 4-4 record. But without him, very dismal talaga yung performance itong Barangay Ginebra. They are 2-5 and a bad record without him. Let's see how it works out if he's in uniform but might not be able to play.
Mali natin, Mark Aguiwa might pull off a Christmas Day surprise at baka biglang maglaro yan. Nevertheless, it's going to be a Christmas Day showdown between Purefoods and Ginebra, and we'll bring you a jump ball after these messages.
She waits and prays because it's almost Christmas Day.
In what has become an absolute PBA Christmas tradition and swiftly becoming a Pinoy tradition to have big-time basketball on Christmas Day. Yan ang pamaskong aginaldo ng PBA sa lahat ng mga sumasampalataya sa laro ng basketball. Amen!
Alam mo, may nakausap ako OFW at ito talaga ang inaabangan nila. Sinasamahan nila to sa schedule nila eh. Pag uwi nila, usually come in a week before Christmas on the 25th. O diretso na yan sa isang PBA game dahil alam nila, alam mo naman yung mga kapatid natin, mga OFW, miss na miss nila talaga itong PBA, and this is the perfect time that they can enjoy basketball on Christmas Day with their families.
Incredible atmosphere inside the Big Dome dahil saksakan ng puno po itong Araneta Coliseum, and therefore we have championship atmosphere. Dahil po championship itong ating Christmas Day crowd. It has happened every year in this PBA tradition that people are really beginning to embrace. Like you said, nakakalendaryo na.
And you did mention championships. Itong dalawang team na to, they are the two teams that have held the Philippine Cup in the last 3 years. So they have been pretty dominant pagdating sa All-Filipino.
Pasko itong dalawang koponan. You have the Ginebra in fighting red at ang Purefoods naman in immaculate white with red trim. Kaya handang-handa na para sa isang Christmas Day showdown.
At hindi rin mawala yung pula dahil alam naman natin, Pasko ngayon eh. Red is the color of Christmas.
Of the season. We will have it's like a ceremonial toss here at center court. So muli po, nasa Big Dome po tayo para sa Christmas Day showdown for Purefoods. They want to stay on top of the Christmas tree. Gusto nila sila yung between na nandun sa tuktok ng Christmas tree, samantalang ang Ginebra, they want us keep status quo. No? Ayaw naman nilang lalo pa silang maiwan dun sa ating lower half of the team standings.
Well, for Purefoods, they are just one win away from gaining a tie, at least a tie, for the automatic semifinals. Barangay Ginebra languishing down there near the cellar, but obviously ang cellar dweller natin sa itong up to this point is well coached. But Barangay Ginebra trying to make sure, if possible, to get out of that wild card scenario.
Okay, this ball game is now underway. The starting lineup, the Christmas starting day lineup para sa Purefoods: Roger Yap, James Yap in the backcourt, Ray Evangelista, the veteran at the small forward spot, and then you have the awesome center and power forward combination of Romel Adugol and Kirby Raimundo. And it's Stupid who's going to be the Christmas test. He tries to shadow former teammate James Yap. Raimundo with a rebound. Raimundo really covered by the long arms of Rivas. And James Yap trying to score the first points of this ball game.
Alam mo, crowd natin dito, parang hindi nag-antay ng alas 12 kagabi dahil ang lakas pa rin ng energy nila.
There is Roger Yap. Handoff. Adugol is grappled underneath. Adugol, of course, used to play for the si May katatawagan ng unang personal foul ng ball game.
Christmas welcome para dito kay Romel Adugol from the barangay na nandito ngayong araw na ito.
Mahirap pala yung lumilipat na mula sa barangay.
Hindi kasi siya humingi ng permiso sa barangay captain.
Now ball goes to Ginebra in the early moments of this ball game. Here's Tubit. Last touch on Ronald Tubit.
So we can see yung crowd natin dito. There is a portion of PJ Giants fans out here as well as maganda yung hati natin.
Marami.
Maganda yung hati
Siyempre,
natin.
nandito yung ating barangay Bukod. Knocks in the first field goal of the ball game at hindi naman papaulin yung parokya ng Purefoods. At dami rin yan. Meantime, here's Helterbrand over to Rivas. Rivas on the move. Rivas outside. Salvacion. Sobra. Here's Roger Yap on the move. It's a 3-0 ball game. Roger Yap will be hit. Fires and misses. Takbo tayo sa kabilang panig. Here's Helterbrand. Nakatingin kay Salvacion. Salvacion. Back to Helterbrand. Also trying to shoot para sa Ginebra. And here's Menk on the right side. Menk trying to go inside. Bola na punta kay Salvacion. And he is hammered by Agugo.
You know, sometimes Sunday Salvacion, masyado siyang nag-rely masyado dun sa 3-point shot. Pagkakataon na yun, he drove to the basket, gets to the free throw line, and gets another foul, and gets a foul mula kay Romel Aduco.
I definitely agree. I mean, Sunday is definitely a renowned outside artist, but meron siyang pangangatawan to really have an outside-inside game.
You remember the times when he was still in college, he used to be an inside and outside threat. Kaya ang hirap niyang bantayan nung nasa NCAA siya.
3-2 ball game in favor of Purefoods. Really 2 minutes have gone by in this ball game, and it's last touch on the Giants.
But these first couple of minutes, you would think that Barangay Ginebra should have the edge because ito yung pangatlong game nila in 10 days. So when you look at the other side, Purefoods, the last time they played was 10 days ago. So maybe a sharpness factor maaaring wala dito sa Purefoods.
Sorry, miss para kay Rafi Rivas off a nice feed mula kay Ronald Tubit. 1 point ang lamang ng Purefoods. Over 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And here's Raimundo against Menk. Raimundo fires. Bola na ko ni Helterbrand. Takbo ng Ginebra dito. Helterbrand on the move. Helterbrand inside. Menk.
Lots of misses early on for both teams. And actually, Barangay Ginebra, wala pa nga silang field goal hanggang ngayon.
Here's Roger Yap. Fall away is no good. Third rebound para kay Eric Menk. Here's Rivas. Here's Tubit on the move. Sidestep outside. Salvacion fakes over to Menk. Menk for 3. Rivas offensive rebound. Here's Helterbrand for 3. Wala pa rin.
Grabe ang ating field goal shooting thus far. Combined for both teams, 1 out of 14.
Kasing alam ng keso de bola.
Uy, panis na siguro.
Perhaps exhibiting some signs of Noche Buena hangover.
And Romel Aduco and Kirby Raimundo, the big guys of Purefoods, responsible for the only points they have on the board.
Here's Menk barreling through. That was sliced down. Purefoods lead to 1.
Basically a down year para dito kay Eric Menk, pero last couple of games it's been picking up, but his numbers, his worst ever since he entered the PBA.
Yep, 4-3. Yes, sir! Dalawang isip pa yung bola.
Parang sabi ng bola, deal ba o no deal? Eventually sabi niya, deal na, pasok na.
The impression for James Yap, and it's a 4-point lead for Purefoods. Here's Menk. Umatake and he will take 2.
Look, ito nung matchup nito ni Eric Menk at ni Romel Aduco, pakiramdam nito si Eric Benke. He has this quickness advantage when it comes to Romel Adukol. And that's the advantage as well when you play someone during practice. Alam mo kung anong kaya mong gawin dun sa player na yon when you do face him in a game situation.
Pasok ang unang free throw para kay Meg.
Pero nakikita natin, yung sabi mo nga, parokya ng Purefoods, sila rin pinahihirapan rin yung mga nag-free throw para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Offensive rebound para sa Ginebra. That's keeping them in the ball game. With over 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Here's Meg against Adukol. Meg on the move. Meg trying to muscle his way inside, but a whistle is blown. That's going to be the third foul against Adukol.
He just has that confidence advantage when it comes to dito kay Romel Adukol, and Romel Adukol obviously will have to move out now. Actually si Mark Pingris nag-aantay na doon sa scorer's table. Gusto niya nang palitan si Romel Adukol, but good job on Barangay Ginebra realizing that Adukol has 2 fouls and to attack him early.
Tara, Mark Pingris coming in para palitan si Adukol. Samantalang si Mark Macapagal is checking in to replace Ronald Tubi.
Yan ata yung pinakain mo ng keso de bola na maalat.
Hindi nga nasobran sa bibig itong si Eric. 7.5 to go in the opening period. Score natin 8-5 in favor of Purefoods. Bola na kay James Yap. James Yap, where's he going? He fires and scores! Score the basket para kay James Yap.
What the referee is saying, alam natin, yun yung bagong rule. Pwede mong tapikin pag nasa ibabaw ng cylinder yung bola. Ang sabi naman ng referee, nasa loob na yung bola ng
Nakakalabog
cylinder.
na sa loob.
na sa loob eh.
So fifth point para kay James Yap. 5-point lead para sa Purefoods. Rivas having trouble with the basketball. Finds Salvacion. Swings it over to Macapagal. Macapagal goes inside. Tinulak-tulak doon si Mark Macapagal.
That play started off with that nice pick and roll. After that pick and roll, yung depensa ng Purefoods had to adjust. If you move the ball quick enough, merong magkakaroon ng sitwasyon na yung depensa humahabol na lang sa'yo gaya ng si James Yap dito kay Mark Macapagal.
Two out of two for Mark Macapagal, and that cuts down the deficit to 3 with 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Raimundo on the right side. Raimundo cross-court pass. Here's Roger Yap from the corner. Nick with rebound number 4. Elterbrand, double team. That will leave Beck open, and he will he gets the rebound. You know, despite the shooting woes of Ginebra, what is saving them in this game is their offensive rebounding.
And they have done good with those offensive rebounds. Nakita natin pagkatapos sa mga offensive rebound na yun, this is the second time after an offensive rebound that offensive rebounder gets to the free throw line. Problema nila, yung free throw shooting nila is just at 60% at the moment.
His first free throw for Rivas as Pistol Pete. Peter June Simon checks in the ballgame at agad-agad bumalik itong si Ronald Tubid to replace Sunday Salvacion.
There was gonna be a quickness differential there, advantage para sa Purefoods, kaya kinailangan bumalik itong si Tubid.
Time out muna tayo sa ating Christmas Day Showdown. Lamang po ang Purefoods 10-8 here inside a Big Goal. Matapos po magsimba, either kagabi o kanina umaga ay sama-sama pong sumugod dito sa Araneta Coliseum ang mga taga-barangay Big Dome at ang mga taga-parokya ng Purefoods upang panoorin ang ating second game sa ating Christmas Day doubleheader. Ang laro po natin ngayon, laban ng Ginebra at Purefoods. At ito ang big bonus matchup between two all-star centers. Eric Nick para sa Ginebra at Herbie Raimundo para sa Purefoods TJ Giants.
Both guys coming off excellent games. On one side, nakita natin doon si Eric Neng had a double-double, 12 and 10 against Cook. Ito naman si Kirby Raimundo, 10 and 14 against their last game against Air 21. Kirby has been consistently doing double-doubles as his numbers show. Ito naman si Eric Beck, nabanggit nga natin, yung numbers niya sa season na to, konferensya na to, worst in his career. Pero sabi naman ni Coach Joey Chico, mukhang nakikita niya naman, nagkakaroon ng positive improvement dito.
6.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Here's James Yap, hounded by Macapagal. 3 to shoot. At bola na agad ni Rivas, pero counter steal by Roger Yap. Ito na si Raimundo. Raimundo, hand off. Ay, nabitawan.
But we did mention the good numbers of ito si Kirby Raimundo. Ang isa sa mga problema na is turnovers because he averages 3.5 turnovers a game and that ball going straight to our cameraman.
Eh, naiwan niya tapang tingin na dun sa mga daliri ni Kirby.
Lahat ng iniisip mo ngayon, pagkain ha? Lahat ng busog na busog ka nitong Pasko eh.
Where's Macapagal? Swallowed up by the defense. Giants up by 2. Roger Yap spins, fires, airball. By the way, Billy Mamaril has checked in here para sa Ginebra to replace Eric Meng. That's going to be a foul against Roger Yap.
Pushing foul, number 13, Roger Yap, penalty. That's the first foul.
Quite really penalty situation para dito sa Purefoods. They've got 5 on the other side. Etong Ginebra, iisa pa lamang. So expect Ginebra to pound the ball down low and try to get more fouls from these TJ Giants.
Ginebra struggling from the line. Who misses mula kay Helterbrand?
Only 50% as a team. That's 6 out of 12 para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
At lamang pa rin ang dalawa. Purefoods, 5.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Here's Ingris outside. Simon, here's Roger Yap. Inside, Raimundo. 4 to shoot para sa Purefoods. Raimundo fires.
That's a tough shot para dito kay Kirby Raimundo. Rafi Rivas did all that he could to stop that shot. Pero that's his pet moves. Once he does that shake and bake, tapos fade away, paborito niya yan.
4 points para kay Kirby. Here's Mamaril, handoff, Helterbrand. Helterbrand trying to go baseline. He fires and misses. 4-point lead para sa Purefoods. And James Yap, former MVP, with a spin away. Man with a million moves.
Kita natin on that move, the conviction of James Yap on that spin move. He wanted that basket and he got it.
The man with a million moves, James Carlos Yap, unstoppable on that play. Purefoods, nabangko ng anim.
Alright, pakidala mo ticket plus valid ID. Yung susunod 150-788-35. Yung third 899.
Iba talaga ang Pasko dito sa PBA, kaya naman talagang dinadayo ng mga tao. Ito nga si Mang Amelito ng galing pang Tarlac. Mang Amelito, ano ba naisipan nyo at bumahe kayo papunta dito para sa Pasko?
Para maglibang ng ganapin ko rito yung Pasko sa loob na Araneta Coliseum.
Okay, and Mang Amelito, kanina sinasabi nyo meron kayong gusto batiin ng Merry Christmas. Sino ba po yun?
Yung misis ko nasa Hong Kong. Binabati ko ng Merry Christmas at Advance Happy New Year.
Well, they've come from all over the archipelago, all over the world para makisalo dito sa Christmas Day presentation ng PBA. At talagang ang tagay natin dito, sama-sama, ha? Go to the east, go to the west. Ginebra is the best.
Dapat ang basa doon, go to the east, go to the west. Ginebra is the best. Ganun yun.
Pero kasi nga naman naku, itong mga taga-barangay Big Dome, ever so loyal. Even if Ginebra is struggling dito sa ating Philippine Cup.
Speaking of struggles, they have struggled from the floor, 1 out of 9. They've struggled from the field, 6 out of 12. Kung isipin mo, it's a 6-point lead. That's not a big hole compared to how bad they are shooting dito sa ating quarter na to.
Both from the field
And from the free throw line.
Big Mama, Billy Mamaril with 2 misses from the stripe.
What is that? 4 straight misses para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Purefoods holding on to a 6-point lead. Ball na kay Dinglix. 4.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Ito, Raimundo against Rivas. Raimundo, sinusuka rin si Rafi Rivas. Outside, pistol peek. High looper. Ball na kay Mark Makapagal. Quickly to Helterbrand. Helterbrand on the move. Helterbrand will step on the brakes and now will set the offense here. 16 on the shot clock. Ball na kay Makapagal. Makapagal goes baseline. Has nowhere to go. Outside Rivas. Then on the shot clock is Helterbrand. Bounce pass. Rivas with a stretch and a miss. Top defense provided by Mark Pingris.
You know, Purefoods as a team, they are one of the top or the top defensive teams we have.
You know, and this is what Adoko's addition to this team, why it means a lot. Because now you have Pingris fresh off the bench with all that energy. You combine that with the passing ability of Kirby Raimundo. That's difficult to stop.
Of course, Mark Pingris, he's one of the energy guys. And if you're an energy guy, kadalasan gusto ng coach yan, pinapasok as a second unit. You look at Barangay Ginebra, what they did with Ronald Tubit, and what they are doing with Paul Artadi. Kasi pag pumasok yung mga player na ganyan, alam mo, yung intensity level ng koponan mo takes a step higher.
Dahan-dahan lumalayo ang Purefoods sa ating laro as Tubid on courts. At yung bola nakuha ni Raimundo. Quickly to Peter Jones Simon and he spins and he will score! At hindi na po mapigilan ng Purefoods dito sa opening quarter.
And this quarter, Purefoods is attacking the transition defense of Barangay Ginebra. Barangay Ginebra a step slower than Purefoods early on.
Ginebra nag-aarap ng paraan para hindi maiwan ang tuluyan dito as Helterbrand is fouled.
Key guys para sa Barangay Ginebra, hindi pa rin nakaka-contribute para sa kanilang koponan. Obviously, with Mark Agiwa out, you would expect JJ Helterbrand to have a big game, or Ronald Tubid. Both guys still scoring.
Substitutions, Eric Mann for Rafi Rivas, J.R. Aquino for Mark Makapagal.
Palitan ng tao dito para sa Ginebra. Makapagal and Rivas are sitting down and J.R. Aquino, the rookie, comes in to join Tubid, Meng, Mamaril, and J.J. Helterbrand. And Ginebra, they are just atrocious from the free throw line.
6 na sunod-sunod na yan para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Probably itong free throw shooting not in the wish list for Christmas para sa Barangay
Hindi
Ginebra.
yata na isama. As Raimundo fires, there's J.R. Aquino, who's been a role player here para sa Ginebra with the rebound. Paano bababa ko ng Ginebra dito in the opening quarter? Here's Mamaril. Mamaril to Aquino. Aquino goes to Meng at the post against Raimundo. That's a big bonus matchup. Meng will score.
Pagkakataon na yan, ito si Mek ang nagkaroon ng bonus mula dito kay Kirby Raimundo. Ginebra looking for a guy to score, and up to this point, only Eric Menk has had a field goal so far.
Simon outside Raimundo. Here's Rob Sands, another rookie. Sands with a footer!
The Sands, etong si Mark Pingris, Romelo Ducol, these are the guys that give Purefoods toughness. Especially if Sands can score, that's a bad sign on the other team.
That's going to be last touch on Pingris.
Substitution for Artadi for J.J.
Speaking of
Helterbrand.
energy players, Kid Lightning trying to ignite this moribund Ginebra offense. Under 2 minutes to go dito sa opening quarter. Bola na kay Meng. Cross court. Tubig from the corner all day to shoot. Wala pa rin. Pingris with a rebound. Pero actually violation na dahil umabot na sa bubong ng kapitbahay yung tira ni, Ronald Tubig.
Yeah, Barangay Ginebra has actually had some good looks in this quarter. Problema lang talaga, hindi pa pumapasok ngayong araw na to yung mga libreng tira ngayon.
Simon, 4-3. Yes, sir! PM3 for Peter June Simon.
Ginebra has to watch out. They have to find the antidote for their problems here in this first quarter because this lead has ballooned to 14 and their offense is, they just can't find the basket.
Here's Beck inside, Bamaril.
Yung crowd dito, Miko, collectively, parang naririnig mo, naku, free throw na lang para dun sa mga fans ng Barangay Ginebra.
No silent night eh.
Tahimik eh dahil free throw na lang.
Kinakabahan itong mga taga-barangay Big Dog.
Yeah, that's the same feeling I got every time I went to the free throw line.
Ako rin when I was watching it.
Hey, you felt happy.
Ang tagal na. Huwag na nating ungkatin ng
Pasko na.
Oo. As Mamaril gets 1 out of 2. Ang hangarin dito ng Purefoods ay tuluyan ang iwan ang Ginebra with 1:17 remaining in the opening quarter. Here's Raimundo. Roger Yap, 4-3. Yes, sir! PM plus for Roger Yap and back-to-back triples for Purefoods.
Third three-pointer para sa Purefoods. That's their third. On the other side, Barangay Ginebra, they're 0 of 5 from three-point shooting. And you would think, pareho naman yung nakikita ng three-point shot. Open look, only Purefoods is making them.
And a steal by Simon. Simon against Artadi. And Simon brushes Artadi aside. And they call an offensive foul. Remember, Artadi used to play for Purefoods.
Pasang-pasa ni Paul Artadi yung gusto ko ni PJ Simon. Went in front of him. And kadalasan, hindi nakikita ni PJ Simon na may isang player na makakahabol pa sa kanya. But we know how fast Paul Artadi is.
Although kailangan ng Ginebra dito. Scoring. Not so much focus. As makapagal at courts at wala pa rin. Ginebra really ice cold from the outside. Here's Artadi. Artadi on the move. Artadi to makapagal. Isa pa! Wala pa rin! And here's Simon who's on the move and he fires and scores! Red hot opening quarter para sa Purefoods.
What a quarter para sa Purefoods. They've got 30. Ginebra's got 11. Itong Ginebra, parang natin Pasko, malamig. Pero pati sila, nanlalamig ngayon.
Giniginaw sa labit ng kanilang atake dito. And here's Artadi. And it takes Paul Artadi to break the ice here para sa Ginebra with 3 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. And Simon, naku, may pagkakataon pa! Oh, almost, but not quite. But what an opening quarter salvo by Purefoods on Christmas Day, showing no mercy. Absolutely no love para sa Ginebra. Biglang iniwan ang Gin Kings dito. Ang ating score at the end of the opening quarter, 30 for Purefoods and only 13 for Ginebra. Nakita sa inyo ng San Miguel Beer, Bale Pilsen, ang beer na walang katulad. Back inside the Big Dome para sa ating Christmas Day Showdown. At kanina, nag-init si Peter Jones Simon. With a TM3, sapit sa inyo ng bagong TM Discarte Sim, 30 pesos lang. May bagong diskarte ka na.
8 points para kay Peter June Simon and they really turned things around. That second unit, the energy that brought in para sa Purefoods, sila yung kumawala para magkaroon sila ng ganitong kalaking kalamangan.
Welcome to the second quarter of play. As Paul Artadi misses the layup, Pingris with a rebound. Purefoods begins the second quarter with Roger Yap, Rob Sands, Mark Pingris, Jonathan Salvador, and Peter June Simon. Samantalang itong si Artadi nagmamadali. Hand off, Salvacion, and Salvacion will score.
That's a good job para dito kay Sunday Salvacion. Not to hurry that shot. He gathered him. Obviously, he was sprinting down. You gather yourself before taking that shot. That's why he was able to make it. As we look at ito yung sinasabi natin, ang lamig 19% from the field itong DJ Giants. Dagdag lang natin dyan, ha? Itong Ginebra from the free throw line, 39%. So itong Purefoods even shooting better from the field compared to the free throw shooting of Barangay Ginebra.
Itong shooting ng Purefoods kasing tamis ng Christmas leche flan. Ang Ginebra naman, ang kanilang field goal percentage kasing alat ng queso de bola.
Eso de bola pa rin at saka leche flan. Alam ko na kung ano yung ulam nyo kagabi. Sinasabi mo na lahat nito. Halatang wala kayong sweet ham. Wala sweet ham.
Pero,
Mamaya pa yan. Third quarter.
Aabot tayo dyan.
Tsaka ensaymada.
Ayan, ensaymada.
Problema kasi konti lang kasi yung maasim na kinakain pag Pasko eh.
Meron ba? Bawal yata sa Pasko yung asin. As James Yap will miss. At pinalipat ni Rob Sands itong si Sunday Salvacion for loose ball foul.
Number 9, Rob Sands, his second one on Purefoods.
By the way, banggitin po natin ang ating Christmas Day officiating crew. Diyan po si Bong Pascual, si Tito Balaw, at ang ating Christmas Day Chief Justice, Guy Chiferin. Meantime, here's Bakapagal. 4-3. Yes, sir! TM3 for Ginebra, kanilang pinakaunang TM3 sa araw na ito.
That's a good sign para sa Barangay Ginebra because obviously they're gonna need to open up that lane because their main weapon dito sa lineup nila ngayon, ayan, si Eric Mek na siguro, main weapon nila. So kinakailangan marami yung mga outside shots nila.
Nice move by Jordan Salvador. Everything but the girl. Meantime, here's Artadi. Artadi steps on the gas. Muntik na maagaw. Ayun, tuloy ng naagaw. Turnover. Here's James Yap on the move. James Yap against Bakapagal. James Yap zigzagging inside. Nasa kanya pa rin ang bola. And now he loses it. Well, Ginebra desperately looking for somebody to provide points here as Bakapagal will miss. Ito na naman si Simon. Simon on the move. Simon! Lost the handle. Last touch on Artadi.
It seems para sa Purefoods, every time they have a chance to run, they are going to test itong transition defense ng Barangay Ginebra, especially pag nandyan si Peter Jun Simon.
There's an offensive foul against Purefoods.
Number 5, John Salvador. Substitution for Rob Sands.
Si Salvador ang nahuli. Trying to create a moving wall.
And that's a big wall right there.
Napakalapad ko. Naghahabol po ang Ginebra dito. In the early moments of the second quarter, yung Bakapagal sends it over to Pamarin. And now Artadi against Simon. Here's Salvacion. 4-3. No go.
Forced to take that quick release because he knew ito si Mark Pingris was coming and that's why that shot was way off.
Here's Pingris. An advantage against Salvacion. Pingris inatrasan and he will miss. And he got the rebound and he goes up and he will score.
Napakatindi naman itong binibigay nitong second unit nitong Purefoods. We spoke about what itong si PJ Simon is doing. And what about ito si Mark Pingris? He has the height advantage, gets that first attempt, but he doesn't quit on it. Ito si Mark Pingris gets his fifth point. But the good thing about dito kay Mark Pingris ay apat na yung kanyang rebound.
So 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. At patuloy pa rin ang pamamayani rito ng Purefoods. Meantime, here's Artadi on the right side. Sends it over to Salvacion. 4-3. Yes, sir! PM3 for Sunday Salvacion.
Noticeable difference from the shot before and this shot dito. Nakita natin siya. He was able to put his feet underneath himself. Mark Pingris masyado pang malayo at all day to shoot.
Meantime, here's Pingris. Again, aatrasan niya itong si Salvacion. Tumulong si Bakapagal. Here's Yap on the move. And he was caught dancing with the wrong pair of shoes.
But you know, Barangay Ginebra was able to get away with that because pagka-double nila kay Mark Pingris, ang dumobol, tao ni James Yap. And we know James Yap is one of the best shooters in the league.
12 points ang kailangan habulin ng Ginebra. And Rivas will score on that reverse layup.
Basic play para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Screen the pass. Pagkapasa, screenin na ni Artadi si Mek, and that gave Mek the open lane to the basket.
Well, humingi ng 30-second timeout ang Purefoods dito. Ayaw nilang makabalik ng tuloy ng Ginebra sa larong ito with 8:06 remaining in the second quarter. Muli po, maligayang Pasko sa lahat ng aming kasalo dito sa PBA on ABC as we look at the team standing.
But this is what we were talking about. Purefoods already with 11 wins, 1 game away from at least getting a tie for an outright semifinal slot. On the other side, Barangay Ginebra, they're 6 and 9. Alam natin, isa matatanggal dyan, 4 sa ilalim, pinakailalim, will go to the wild card. So now, Barangay Ginebra, if they don't put together 3 straight wins, more than likely, malamang mapunta to sa wild card.
Of course, a long-time PBA supporter, that's Mayor Mario Raimundo on your screens. Part of this mammoth Christmas Day crowd on hand para mapanood itong laban ng Purefoods at Ginebra. Here's Pingris, drop pass, Salvador, nowhere to go. 5 to shoot para sa Purefoods, Artari with a steal. Kid Lightning on the move, and he goes all the way, no! Wild shot, and here's Simon. Counter-attack here para sa Purefoods. Sends it over to Raimundo. 10-point ball game in the second quarter. And here's James Yap. Pasa niya na agaw. Ito na naman Artadi. Hinahabol ni Kirby Raimundo. Artadi is fouled.
Paul Artadi has an extra step in his moves right now. Alam naman natin, Paul Artadi came from Purefoods and he's really getting a renaissance of his career now that he's with Barangay Ginebra, seemingly wanting to prove a point na dapat mas maraming minuto hindi ako ginagamit kung nasa Purefoods pa ako.
Ginebra has no problem with speed today. Their biggest problem is shooting. As you look at our swimming hero, national swimming hero, Miguel Molina. Also watching this game. At mamaya, siya po'y bibigyan ng parangal ng PBA at the start of the second half.
Alam mo, papasisirin, papahanap yung piso.
Gold medal ata yan.
And it's already the second time that Miguel Molina has reached medal gold para sa ating bansa. So thank you and congratulations dito kay Miguel Molina.
PM3 na naman for James Yap, and he's in double figures with 10. At balik na naman sa 13 ang abante ng Purefoods, 36-23. At tinulak ni John Dan Salvador itong si Eric Meng. Second person na laban kay Salvador. At yan po ang pangatlo laban sa Purefoods. And Artadi will sit down. Balik sa hard court si JJ Helterbrand. That's a turnover.
Turnovers, that's only the second turnover para sa Barangay Ginebra. In this quarter, Purefoods is the one that has been throwing the ball away. Actually, kaya nakahabol tong Barangay Ginebra. Their defense has stepped it up and they've forced Purefoods into 5 turnovers.
Halos nangangalahati na tayo dito sa second quarter. Yep, everything but the basket. Ito na, Helterbrand, bounce pass. Aquino will score! Jay Aquino always provides quality minutes para dito sa Ginebra.
Etong Ginebra, they're looking for a guy that can give them something extra without Mark Caguioa. Itong Ronald Tubit, not yet here in today's game. They need an energy guy. Obviously, J. Aquino could fill that role.
Wow!
Foul.
Bagsak doon si James Yap. Dalawang sumalubong sa kanya. Second personal against Makapagal. Ito nangyari dyan.
Ito, Mark Makapagal making sure that James Yap won't be able to get that basket. And Ravi Rivas, he's the secondary defender. Oh, the crowd showing their love for James Yap.
Basketball parlance, that is absolute respect. You should know.
I know, they respected me so much.
Yes, I respected you a lot when you were in college. And I showed my love a lot also. Every time you touched the basketball. Meantime, James Yap, second free throw is good. So 6 and 22 remaining in the first half. Lamang pa rin ang Purefoods, 37-25. RD Larong is now in the ball game para sa Purefoods. Aquino! Maybe not his forte there. Kamatala, yap, sinalubong ni Tubid. Here's Artie Larong, and he will score! PM Tres! Malawagi!
You expect itong si RD Larong and the other side, ito si JR Aquino doing the same thing. They're there for defense. On one side, Aquino misses, Larong makes it on the other side. So bonus ngayon yan para sa Purefoods.
And as a foul is called on Artie Larong, his first personal, ay balik na naman sa 15 points ang abante ng Purefoods. Ginebra naghahanap pa rin ng paraan para makahabol sa larong ito.
Right now with me, I have Miguel Molina, who gave honor to our country by winning 4 gold medals during the last 3 games in the swimming competition. Not only that, he was also named the most valuable player.
Yeah, I just want to say Merry Christmas to all, and hope you've been having a happy holidays. And yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone watching. I just want to say thank you for all your support. It really helped us perform well, and I'm really grateful for everyone just cheering on us and keeping us in your prayers.
Seems to have been starstruck by the Christmas Day beauty of Peaches Abirin.
Probably just water in his eyes.
Or chlorine. Either way.
In his ears.
All right, you're catching a slice of this mammoth Christmas Day crowd. Halos 19,000 ang nagsiksikan dito sa loob ng Big Dome para mapanood ang Christmas Day presentation ng PBA on ABC. Merry Christmas sa inyong lahat. Nico Halili alongside Jason Webb. Kasama rin natin dito Dominic Uy, Peaches Abirin, and of course earlier today you heard the voices of Richard Del Rosario and Kinito Henson, who brought you the first game earlier, Red Bull against Alaska. Alaska winning by a big margin over Red Bull. Ronald Rubin gets a PFS. Elton Brand at si RD Larong locking horns on the opposite side of the court. What seems to have happened there? Parang hinila ni Hilterbrand itong si RD Larong right after Tubig made a triple. And now, itong Purefoods bench, because that happened in front of the Purefoods bench, lahat po sila nakatayo at lahat nakatitig dito kay JJ Hilterbrand.
We're obviously going to see a replay of that later on. That's on the weak side right there. Kita natin doon yung box out ni RD Larong. JJ Hilterbrand didn't take that kindly.
Dahil may extra motion, may pabaon ng konti. Kaya ginawa ni JJ, bigyan ng Christmas take out sa RD Larong. So binigyan ng flagrant foul penalty 1 itong si JJ Hilterbrand.
That's tough. JJ Hilterbrand, a non-entity thus far in our game. Still scoreless. Para dito kay JJ Hilterbrand, he only has 1 assist and 2 rebounds. On the other side, kanina nakita natin, nakashoot na to si Ronald Tubit. So key guys, para sa Barangay Ginebra, ay nawawala pa rin. Kulang na kulang pa rin ang contribution nila.
Well, make no mistake about it, hindi po to Christmas Day excursion for both teams. They are here and they mean business. They're here to win on Christmas Day.
These two teams, they probably still feel bad dahil alam nila na kagabi, gusto ko sana hintayin yung Pasko, pero may laro kami, hindi ko pwede magpuyat. Ikaw ang may kasalanan, Purefoods. Ikaw ang may kasalanan, Ginebra. So they are taking it out on each other.
Tubig taking it out on RD Larong. Pagsak na naman si RD Larong doon. At tuloy ang ating laro rito with 5:20 remaining in the second quarter. Hilterbrand on the move. Hilterbrand is fouled. With a dizzying, tripling display, trying to get rid of RD Larong's defense.
But one thing you don't want to do kung ikaw ay Purefoods, gisingin etong si JJ Hilterbrand. That might be his wake-up call, but he continues to struggle from the free throw line. Already 5 misses para dito kay JJ Hilterbrand.
Well, sa wakas, nakakonekta ng free throw itong si JJ Hilterbrand. Malaki-laki pa rin itong kailangan na bully ng Ginebra. Score natin 41-29. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Hilterbrand with a steal. Hildebrand on the move. He fires and misses. Jonathan Salvador with a rebound. Quickly to RD Larong. Larong steps on the gas over to Yap. Yap for 3. Actually, that was a 2-pointer on the way, but it does not drop. Ito na, Hildebrand. 12 points ang inahabol ng Ginebra. Here's Tubit. Tubit on the move. Tubit sidestep. Beauty! At foul dito si Garchi Ferrer. Si Kirby Raimundo tinawagan ng foul in second personal.
Hey, look at this crossover that gets it free. It's got an open lane. Oop, yeah. May have been the angle of the referee.
Yun, ha? Big break para kay Ronald Tubin. Clearing, napitawan niya yung bola sa pagkakataon na yun. Nevertheless, tinawagan ng foul si Kirby Raimundo is second. Paul Artadi is back in the ball game para palitan si J.R. Aquino. Second free throw for Ronald Tubin. Five points para kay Tubin. More importantly, 10 puntos na lang ang inahabol dito ng Ginebra with under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Raimundo against Rivas. Yap, nice fake. That is a gorgeous drive, pero di nakompleto. And now Yap is open. James Yap is wide open. Raimundo fires and misses. At ito na, takbuhan na ang Ginebra. Hidden Lightning, Mr. Fearless. Tubin on the move and he will score! At ako, nagkatulakan pa. Tulakan pa rito, ha? At si Hildebrand nanggigigil na dito kay RD Larong. Nanggigigil ito si JJ Hildebrand. Nagpapalitan na ng mga na salita. And a technical foul has been called. And the coaches are on the court. And Merry Christmas to one and all! Ho, ho, ho! Joy, peace, and love for everybody! Somebody should remind these players, huh? It's Christmas Day. But you know, RD Larong really getting the brunt of Ginebra's frustrations in this ball game. So now, both teams have to be separated here. Because right after that basket by Ronald Tubin, nagkabuhol ito si Tubin at si Larong at doon na nagsimula ang Chris Kringle sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan.
You know, credit these three guys for taking them apart. Ito, dito nagsimula yun. You look at RD Larong.
There's RD Larong.
At the bottom of the screen.
Ayan, nagkabuhol sila ni Ronald Tubin.
Nothing really there, you know?
Konting box out lang. Well, ito, nagkakaturuan na. Dahil kanina pa nila pinag-iinitan ito si RD Larong. Here's probably a better angle. Now look under the basket, RD Larong and Ronald Tubin. Ang pakaramdam ni Ronald Tubin, pananaw, ayan, sabi ni Rodrigo, ikaw! Ikaw ang may sala!
Second ball at number 13, J.J. Hildebrand. Second ball at number 20, R.D. Larong for verbal altercation. Technical foul of Barangay Ginebra head coach John Chico. Technical foul of Purefoods head coach Mario Gregorio for entering the court.
Okay, ang daming giveaway nun
Pero sa huli, exchange gift lang.
just to recap, the technical foul, Chris Kringle. Binigyan po ng technical foul si JJ Hildebrand dahil sumugod siya dun sa eksena. RD Larong was also given a technical foul. And then, Ginebra head coach Jong Chico was given a technical foul. Hindi naman nagpahuli si Coach Ryan Gregorio. Siya rin ay binigyan ng technical foul. It is truly the season of giving. At ngayon, meron tayong caucus. May conference tayo dyan. And as you can see, nakatalikod sa atin yan si Garchi Ferrer, no? Referee number 11. Yan ang ating
Alam mo,
Chief Justice.
Alam mo yung talagang problema, amigo, pag tapos na gawin ni Santa Claus yung listahan niya. Wala na silang pangalang who's naughty and nice.
Lahat naughty na.
Oo. Meron pa akong 365 days to go eh. Mababawi ko pa yan.
Kasama pala dun sa sako ni Santa yung mga technical foul at flagrant foul. Okay, action continues in what has been a hostile Christmas Day showdown with 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Bola na kay James Yap.
You know, lost in all of that is that Barangay Ginebra is really making headway into this lead of Purefoods down to 8, and they seem to be gaining momentum as the second quarter is going to a close.
You know, kabisado ni Artadi all the tendencies of his former teammates.
Right here, kanina, nakuha niya na ito ng offensive foul. Isa pa ulit. No, that pesky defense by Paul Artadi really was the one that was able to get that foul mula kay Peter Jude Simon.
Meantime, here's Artadi on offense. Handoff, Helter Brad. No. Bola nakapik, napulot ni Roger Yap. Roger Yap sends it over to Simon against Kubit. Simon spins. Inabot. And ball will stay with Purefoods. Three and 36 remaining in the second quarter. Lots of time to shoot para sa Purefoods. Time to weather the Ginebra storm. Ito na, Raimundo on the move. He was fouled.
Actually, up to that point, Rafi Rivas has done a good job of stopping ito si Kirby Raimundo. Every time siya bumabantay kay Kirby, nahihirapan ito every time si Rafi ang bumabantay kay Kirby, nahihirapan si Kirby. You know, one of the ways that I think Kirby can offset the length of Rafi Rivas, kailangan banggain mo muna siya because he is not as thick as Kirby, so you have to get him imbalance before you take a shot.
Paatrasin mo man lang ng konti. As Raimundo goes 1 out of 2.
Although he has only had 5 points, he has been able to give away 7 assists. Ito si Kirby Raimundo.
Well, gano'n na lamang ang respeto sa kanya ng Ginebra defense. Meantime, an interception by Roger Yap. That's the specialty of the house. As we approach the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, ito na naman, Raimundo against Rivas. Oh, what a move by Kirby Raimundo.
Yeah, that time it was a quick move. He didn't go with a lot of jab fakes at nabigla doon si Rafi Rivas kasi kadalasan takes about 2 seconds before Kirby was making a move on Rafi.
Meantime, here's Rivas. Stupid. 4-3. Malihis. Bola pinapik. Napunta kay Simon. Score natin 44-33. Lamang ang Purefoods ng 11 puntos with under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Simon. Spins. Handoff. Pingris. Sayang. Nice move there by Pingris and Simon. Meantime, here's Artadi over to Tubit. Tubit against James Yap. And here's Tubit on the move. Floater is no good. Pingris with the rebound.
Pero ganda ng screen na sinet ba ni Billy Mamaril. You know, Barangay Ginebra really likes to use that pick and roll. And this game so far, that pick and roll on and off because their wing guys who are shooters can't seem to make that outside shot.
Timeout muna tayo dito sa Big Dome with 2:08 remaining in the first half. Purefoods on top.
Maraming salamat sa ating PBA at
Back inside the Big Dome for more PBA action. At tulad ng aming inaasahan ay nandito nga sa loob ng Big Dome si Mrs. James Yap, the one, the only Chris Aquino. Dala-dala ang kanilang sweet baby James. Of course, ito ang kanilang pinapanood. Si Ginong James Yap. Marunong palang tungkol sa usapan nito si James. Natin yan, manunood. Ang kanyang pamilya, dala-dala si baby James. Nakuloy, and he's true to his wife. Okay,
Napahirapan sigurado siya.
102 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the first half. And here's Meng, and he scores! Pinaghirapan yun ni Eric Meng.
After itong Barangay Ginebra got us close to 8 points, that is their next basket. So again, Barangay Ginebra, uphill battle once again. Now a different look for them dahil pumasok na nga ito si Eric Meng.
Simon. Here's Raimundo. 6 to shoot para sa Purefoods. 4 to shoot. Kirby na malamang titira nito. Separation and basket is good.
You see that separation that we talked about, that one bump, and nawala ito si Rafi Rivas and could not go up to block his shot. That was a big basket because that was right at the time na nagka-shot clock hit 24.
9 points para kay Raimundo. Under a minute to go in the second quarter. Artadi finds Tubig. Tubig tumira ng 3. Yes, sir. TM3 for Ronald Tubig.
16th time that Barangay Ginebra has taken a 3-point shot. That is the 4th make. But the good thing is, all those makes have come dito sa ating second quarter. So slowly but surely, yung mga shooter nila, nakikita na ng maigi ang ating ring.
And Dolong now, pero 8 na lang itong abante ng Purefoods, 46-38 from a high of 19 points. Bagamat paubos na ang oras dito sa second quarter. Here's Roger Yap. Inatrasan, Paul Artadi. Eric Mick gets the rebound. And here's Artadi on the move. Artadi fires. It scores!
Paul Artadi really liked it.
This is the new Paul Artadi.
Hindi mo dati makikita yan na magja-jump stop at the top of the free throw line on a fast break situation. He has his confidence back. Obviously, Coach Joey Chico is also showing him a lot of confidence.
And it's just a 6-point ball game. And here's Simon. And, Simon has been a thorn on Ginebra's side mula nung siya'y pumasok sa larong ito.
Having foul number 16, Paul Artadi. That's his first personal.
Good lightning. Look what he got from Santa, an outside shot. No, but Artadi, that was his game when he was in UE. He really was a player who thrived on energy, and he would take the pop and stop.
That pop and stop, if you're that quick, if you have that shot, you're unstoppable in a fast break situation because ang bumabantay sa'yo, he's already on his heels and obviously running backwards. Running forward, hindi mo na mahabol. Running backwards pa kaya?
Oh, teka muna. Ronald Tubig and Mark Pingris. Sandali lang. Bumagsak. Oy, teka. Ito, kailangan awatin. Pingris at si Pingris talagang nag-iinit ang ulo rito. Pingris this is happening in front of the Ginebra bench. And Pingris has to be restrained.
Well, looking at Mark Pingris, meron mukhang tinamaan siya dun sa napakaselang bahagi ng katawan nito si Ronald Tubid and Ronald Tubid in the opposite end of the court.
Ano ba nangyari doon? Dahil ang nakita natin, bumagsak si Pingris at si Ronald Tubid. And then when both gentlemen were getting out of their feet, ayan na, nagtuturuan na sila. May technical foul si Mark Pingris.
And obviously Ronald Tubid doesn't get anything. Eto, tingnan natin. Ayos tumama sa ilalim yung paa. Pagkabagsak nito si Ronald Tubid, his foot flew up and that foot hit the bottom part of ito si Mark Pingris.
Technical free throw for Jose Helterbrand.
Tawag yata doon accidentally hit by design. Kaya di natuwa itong si Mark Pingris.
A couple of guys already carrying one technical foul each. And they have to be careful because you don't want to be out of this Christmas Day game dahil lang sa mga technical fouls.
Teka muna, wait a minute. 30-second time at Ginebra dito because we have 6 seconds remaining in what has been a very interesting first half in this Christmas Day showdown between Purefoods and Ginebra. So we are hanging on. At tingnan natin kung mapakinggan natin itong huling plano ng Ginebra. Sa Biyernes, December 28, we'll be back here in the Big Dome for our doubleheader. Ito ang ating pre-New Year celebration. Santa Lucia against Wellcoat, Magnolia against Air 21. And we'll start things off with Aztec PBA. Yan ang ating PBA Friday, December 28, which will be our last PBA day for the year, 2007. And that's going to be the last shot of the first half. Magtatapos ang ating first half with Purefoods on top. 48-41. Lamang po ang Purefoods laban sa Ginebra dito sa pagtatapos ng first 24 minutes of play. At ang totoo niya, parang pang New Year itong ating laro.
Sumasabog.
With tempers exploding. here in the first half. Yan ang ating halftime score. Lamang ang Purefoods 48-41. At sa inyo ng San Miguel Beer Bell Pilsen, ang beer na walang katulad.